Hello, guys and girls. Welcome back to another video if you're not new, and welcome for the first time ever if you are new. It is another drawing video because I do a lot of drawing, and I wanted to make one because I had the free time and I just I've experienced some stuff, I guess. Okay, that sounds like it's a bad thing. It's not like that, but I just it's some days gone by, and now I had time to make a video. So yeah, Friday I was at the intro party for my school, which is like a party the school holds, so the students get to meet each other and we just kind of do some stuff. And there's like entertainment, and every class has to do something, and normal high school stuff. Um, yeah, it's pretty funny, or at least normal Danish high school stuff. Yeah. Um, That was great. It rained a lot, so I was out walking, and it rained, and I ran, but I still got drenched, completely wet, and that's not great. And I'm feeling it a little bit, like my nose is a little bit runny, and my voice is getting raspy because I'm breathing in like the air from my mouth, and it's not great. So I'm really resisting to make that, noise every time because I think it's annoying too. And I definitely don't want to make it on the video here. But yeah, it's been a great Friday. And then I worked Saturday. And Saturday I had to do the normal stuff, make the food, make the dinner for the old people. But this time I had to drive it all the way out to the forest. And maps like, Google Maps, Apple Maps, all types of digital maps don't really work when you don't have a Wi-Fi connection. So, like halfway through, I just had to find my own way. And I'd been there once before with my school, but particularly, or at least personally, I don't look out which way the bus is going when I'm going on a school trip. I just sit and talk to my friends. So I didn't really know exactly, but I knew a little bit. But maps helped me get to most of the way, so I could figure it out on my own, and it all worked out. It was a bit of a hard shift because the dishwasher was malfunctioning, and that was really bad. But we fixed it, and we got home about an hour later than we should have been. And this it's not great, but it's how how it has to be, I guess. We really tried everything to get that fixed. And when we finally tried the one thing we should have tried from the start, it worked. But I wasn't there. I was out in the forest, so I couldn't help fix the stuff before I got home. Um, yeah. So today, Sunday, the first day in a long time where I have no homework, I have no, work. I have no thing to do. I don't have to visit or see anybody. I don't have to do anybody. I don't want to do anything in a way. I just want to chill. So I've been chilling. I've been painting a decent amount. Now I'll definitely paint a little bit later. I know I will do that. And I have been drawing, as you can see. I've made this drawing, which is really nice. Woke up late, watched a movie, classic Sunday stuff. At least if you have Sunday off. I usually don't, but for some reason I do. I'm thinking about, going out for a walk later, but it's starting to rain again, and like the whole week it's been raining on and off, and it's been like heavy rain, maybe a little bit of rain, no rain, then heavy rain again, then no rain, then like it's been very annoying to get through. Well, not to get through, but just just like heavy rain is like just annoying in general. Yeah, yeah. I also watched a movie today, which is a movie I watched because I was kind of nostalgic about it. I was thinking about just trying to pirate it, but it's a Danish movie from the 90s, so I don't think it's gonna be on anything particular. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. But then I was looking, where can I watch this movie? And it said this streaming service has it. I was like, Mom, don't we have it? And she said, yes, we have it. Like, she has it on her tablet. So I just borrowed my mom's tablet for an hour and 10 minutes. I just had this like nostalgic experience. So it's an old movie, animation movie, kids movie, from I think it's 999, not 99, no, from 1990. I think it's from. It's like it's 20. Let me back up. It's 16 years older than me, which would make the movie now about 35 years old. And it's about these two birds, Oliver and Olivia, and they have to struggle because there's a bigger bird, um, and he's like terrorizing the other birds and eating them, and they want to get him down. And it's a pretty great movie, and there's a bunch of references to like adult stuff, not in a bad way, but just like very subtly that I definitely didn't realize it when I watched it as a kid, but I watched it now. Yeah. I'm not 35 though. I'm not like I'm not like that old. I'm uh I'm 19, but in Denmark they usually do sometimes, and they show older animations for kids and movies in general. I think since Denmark is such a small country, the amount of content that gets made, like movies or TV shows, they get like it's like an echo chamber, because they keep bouncing back the old stuff because it's classic, but it's just also because there's not that much stuff. So when they don't have anything new, they usually tend to use the old. Yeah, but it's a great movie. It really is. It's a great watch, and it wasn't too long. It was like perfect length. It was like 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I didn't want it to be any longer. It was completely perfect. And that's like some of these like movies when they're 2 hours. If they're really good, then it's fine. But if they're kind of like meh, it sucks when they're super long. Because a good movie can never be long enough, but a bad movie is always too long. Like that's a pretty like consistent quote, I would say. And this movie was great, not great. It was great. It was great. It's really a great movie, and I would recommend if you're Danish, I guess. But yeah, it's a classic in my opinion. Yeah. So I haven't done that much yet, or at least I haven't done that much today. I'm probably not going to. I'm gonna paint a little bit more. It's looking great, and it's beginning to become like I'm getting more of the full picture, and I'm filling out the picture and all these things. I'm really happy with it. It's nowhere near done. It needs a whole lot more of layers. Um, but that's fine. I really like this drawing too, though. Like, I just love It's very expressive. The very long nose as usual, but that's just a part of my art, I guess. And just long faces, which I guess reflect my own in a way. Yeah. Yes. We also have to do an exercise in art class soon. We're beginning with landscape painting and drawing, just landscape art in general. And I love it because it's a thing I normally wouldn't do, but I get to try to do a landscape here. And I have like two plans. Of course, I want to make like a normal, basic, just, you know, a landscape, a river or whatever, and some trees. But I really also want to do like a bullfight. That would be like a really great landscape, to be like a bullfight with a really abstract bull in the middle of this arena and just the crowd looking down at it. in a way, that would be cool. That would be really cool. But I don't really know if that, a thing I can do, or it depends on how the exercise will go and whatnot. But it could also just be something I would paint on my own. But we'll see. Bye bye, guys. Love you guys. Bye.